A toilet seat, your smartphone and your tablet computer. Two of them you probably wouldn't think twice about using while you were eating, right? Well, some new information from consumer watchdog Which might make you look at these sort of gadgets in a completely different light. Scientists swabbed 30 tablet computers, 30 smartphones and an office toilet seat for a certain type of bacteria. The swab of the filthiest of the tablets showed more than 600 Staphylococcus bacteria, which could cause food poisoning. Moving on to the phones. The swab of the grimiest one contained 140 bacteria. That's not as dirty as the tablet, but it's still in the danger zone, according to the Health Protection Agency. And now, this. The office toilet seat, despite being found in the most unsavoury location, it was, listen to this, by far the cleanest of the bunch, with less than 20 bacteria found compared to 600 on your tablet. Well, researchers say our hectic lifestyles, grubby fingers and people taking their gadgets into the bathroom with them are all to blame. But are the results all that surprising? Well, we went out onto the streets of London to find out.
It's really gross, I would say. Ew. Yeah, that's gross.
Especially with her hands, she rarely washes.
Not really, since I touch it with my hands all the time, so I'd imagine it'd be crawling with bacteria.
No, yeah, I have definitely used my iPhone while in the bathroom, in the toilet, yeah.
But it's impossible to clean it. There's nothing you can use to clean it.
Well, so how concerned should we be? Are our phones and tablets really that dirty? How do we clean them if they are? Joining me live from London is our Filthy iPads guest tonight on his iPad. In the UK is Anthony Hilton, Professor of Microbiology at Aston University. Sir, thank you for joining us. Look straight into the camera, please. There you go, behave yourself. Do you buy this study? Are you as concerned as I was, certainly, when I saw just how filthy my tablet apparently is if I'm not cleaning it every day, and I don't know how to clean it anyway? You concerned?
Not really, no. I think the context is the organisms that were found are actually part of the normal, healthy skin bacteria, really, and a device that you're regularly touching, you might expect them to be there. So, no, I'm not concerned.
Certainly the Health Protection Agency classes any count of between 20 and 10,000 units of that bacteria, which is difficult to pronounce, as a potential risk. You're saying we shouldn't be too concerned, right?
Well, the guidance is given by the HPAs in the context of food, actually, and the organism can get onto food and where it will grow and produce a toxin that will make somebody ill. But it's certainly not in relation to organisms on inanimate surfaces like tablets and phones.
Well, the microbiologist who carried out the testing for Which said if these levels of bacteria had been found on a hand swab of a food handler, they'd be taken out of the workplace and retrained in basic hygiene. Although you're not suggesting that all of us carrying these around are a basic hygiene risk, how can we improve the sort of basic hygiene around us on a sort of working basis? Telephones we use, the computer QWERTY keyboards that we use.
Well, these objects are only going to get as contaminated as the hands that are used to operate them. And I think it's sort of well embedded within our hygiene behaviour is to wash our hands after certain things, like visiting the toilet, for example, or handling raw meat and things like that. But obviously, if you don't do that and then you use an iPad device, you're going to put those organisms on there. So I think the key event to prevent the contamination of these devices is to wash your hands properly.